They'll be flying around with their one of the best front sevens of the Big 12.
This is Stevenson in the flat, gets a nice block, has a first down, still running. Into Oklahoma State territory, Ramondre Stevenson rumbling all the way in.
To see him get his hands on the ball, and Rattler really kind of draws the defense. Little flip that's designed to get him out of space. And he is so 45 pounds, tough to bring down in the open field.
45-yard gain, the
first 5 games. Now they have a back that can break tackles.
Boy, can he break tackles. He is no fun in the backfield. Rattler has time and zips it across the middle.
Right. You know, Holly mentioned, and you just mentioned stocking out, they knew that Willis coming back would be big because he's more...
Fake it. Keeper. Score!
Have we seen the counter play and watch the linebackers, and instead it's going to go the back door with Rattler. They heard all week, counter, stop the counter. There's nobody there except the safety who's going the other way.
Stevenson. What makes Lincoln Riley's
sheets that hang off their belt? He's just got a little folded up sheet of paper.
Play action. Rattler lofts it downfield and
in previous years because of knowledge of the scheme.
It's Drake Stoops who goes in motion to hand it off to Mikey Henderson, the H-back who lined up
attacking with.
Stevenson spins, bangs forward, still running hard, gets it. Spencer Rattler said Kurtz was a good mentor to him, learned a lot from him about maturity and work ethic. Stevenson, they had him penned in behind.
But watch the push right here. Push him right back into the backfield there. Brandon Evers, who's a really tough inside defender for this.
Stoops running around out there. And Rattler will look downfield. Throws into coverage. Down as a high school senior in Texas. Rattler on the run, puts it in the flat. Henderson's got space. Henderson's got
the line of scrimmage. So the receivers to the right, you'll see him off to the right, do a good job of blocking. They're blocking right now. It's not like a rub or they're trying to pretend to get in the way of a defender. They're blocking.
Scored alongside Stevenson. This is Big Stevenson running to the left. And they string him
against this running game of theirs.
Rattler still got it from the pocket. Zips a little slant.
And Carroll's son doing a nice job here. There's that read, and he's reading that safety.
Down here. First and goal. Stevenson again has to bounce it. A no-star recruit. He's now a star of this defense. Rattler flips it back, shoulder throw.
Who's got good size. But Rattler, look how comfortable he is. Almost kind of falling back like a
128 and a couple touchdowns already in this first quarter. Looking to throw on first down, pressured, and he'll be...
This match going up against the H-back Hall. He's got a great initial get-off, and then he's got the power. He's put some good weight on this year, so just being able to...
Guys on this defense. On second and 14. Rattler gets the ball out. This is Henderson, who's been busy. He's got space again.
Looking underneath, just kind of gets lost in coverage. A lot of moving parts and a lot of things happening with where your eyes can get affected as a player in that secondary, and they just lost.
Cowboys escaped the flag. They shoved Henderson late that time. Nice backfield, 5-receiver look. Plenty of time for Rattler, who slings it. Man, he's got a pretty... And on third down, Rattler flips it off. Mims has space and a first down. Pledger, nowhere to run.
Handling Swenson, the left tackle. Again, gets engaged. See his eyes? He's already has a lot. He's locked into 70.
The play needs to stop the bleeding. Empty backfield on second and 10. Deep drop. Rattler lost it. It's all they were allowing coming in, but a whole different level of offense faced tonight. Rattler gets it out. Jump ball broken up.
That and able to make accurate throws.
Looking to throw on first down. Mims again in space. Ooh, the averaging almost 17 per catch coming in. Again, first down, play action. Rattler back pedals, lost downfield. I think he'd be losing it. Ball to 30. Hand off to Steven. Second and 12 now. Stevenson's got it again.
On the offensive line, but with Humphrey up front, they're going to another level.
Free play here. Rattler slings it. Catch made. Down inside the 10. 41-8 in his head coaching career here. Stevenson hasn't really busted. They've got him for a while here. Stevenson working hard. His back game was on the field at the end of that overtime victory. Screen. Pledger.
Rattler and get those safeties up.
Stevenson strung out.
Builds up momentum. You don't want to get in his way.
Arms not as long as Henry, of course, but very few running backs are. Rattler, a flag comes out. He's 9 and 43.
Those aren't even fun. Nobody can answer those.
Option look here. Stevenson takes the pitch. That'll not very good clock management.
Ball went out. Rambo came in.
Yeah. Which allows the Cowboys to slowly make a substitute. On the scramble, on the run, incomplete. 7 of his 18. 3rd and 5, though. Cowboys pressure him, and
the outside, he's here, and then instead of letting the scramble, he keeps him inside that pocket and makes him throw from in there. Instead of collapsing down, see how he puts his foot in the ground, works to the outside, will not let him break contact.
Stevenson had a big catch early in that.
Confidence with Cocky. He's just very confident.
Say that again. But he's pressured and sacked. 2-back look. Pledger and Stevenson in the game. A lot of time for Rattler. He's chased now, and he'll be
by Ford, or actually by Swenson. See, pushes him, steps up, but good coverage downfield makes Rattler hold on to the ball.
3 straight 3-and-outs for this Oklahoma offense, and now Ramondre Stevenson, a first down run.
Whitney Brown, it's on you. Let's go.
Rattler took a pump fake and now takes off. And he's very
design quarterback draw. Does a nice job just getting behind a big guy Robinson, but you can see that there's no one there to block. The entire
runner picks his spots. Stevenson trying to get the corner, and Rattler slings it downfield, and nobody there. Section yet. 3rd and 6. Time runs out, and he tries to run for it. Up with a sling it to Stevenson, who uses that. And it's Rattler keeping it. Breaks the tackle and follow 3 college football legends at the position here. Mayfield.
2 from the Sooners.
Pledger on the pitch. It's a block from Stoops on the yard on this 3rd down. Little wrinkle here. It's a direct snap. And Pledger is certainly sling it when the wheels are healthy. Sooners trying to get things going here. This is 17 tries. He's got it again on the pitch. Block on the edge. First down.
This offense, when you have counter action and then you end up, instead of running this way, you go back the other way. Watch the linebackers from Oklahoma State. Watch them see the guards, and they start to move that way. Now it gives you just enough room.
Point for this Cowboys defense so far. He's got it again. And they pop him, but final 10 seconds of the 3rd quarter. And Stevenson in the clear, makes the cut, and he'll be dragged.
Robinson on a counter play, lead around, and he does a nice job. Boy, the left side, really, the offensive line as well. Hayes, they create a nice. I love how the offensive linemen turn their backs to the hole. And
approaching 100 yards. Here's a little trickery. And the quarterback flips it in the flat to Jeremiah Hall.
The left guard here, they go direct snap. They're going to bring a receiver. You think they're going to maybe hand it off, but instead he fakes it, and now you're going to put this defender in a bind, because what are you going to do? You're going to stay with Hall, or are you going to take
Stevenson has a crease. Ramondre Stevenson weaves his way. They are back.
Just open up the left side right there. And I'll tell you again, he has acceleration for 245 pounds.
Tend to pile up, and this defense is taking a lot of them. And now Stevenson starting to run through arm and transferring to Ohio State. He had a monster Bedlam game in 17. They flip it in the flat to Mikey Henderson's had a big ball game, and Henderson lost the ball. Stevenson now 127 yards rushing.
I think that's
their opponents, with the possible sometimes exception of Texas. Rain falling. Stevenson still rumbling. Now the ball comes out
in 42.
2 games back before this at 87 and 3 touchdowns against Texas Tech here. This is why you wonder about the play clock. Just about used up, and they hand it off to Pledger. Pledger spinning. He got
back healthy. How could they not be, right?
fourth down. Rattler back pedals and lobs it wide open.
Do something where you're going to run the football. They've been running the ball right down the field. Instead, they hit a crease right between the safety.
It's the Cowboys and Bob Stoops, 14-4. Mentioned. I mean, you got some legends who coached here.
Better and gotten, more guys back healthy, and of course getting Ronnie Perkins back.
Henderson fights for a first half.